Alrighty, hey guys. So today we're going to make the first video of my series I'm probably going to be doing. I work on a whole bunch of stuff. You guys get to see me make it, and hopefully we have fun together. Hopefully. Alright. So the first thing I want to make is something that holds the camera hands-free right next to my head. So I've been thinking about it for a while now. Basically I've got this old hat. Got from my old primary school, nothing important. It's on my head. I've got this piece of foam, right? It's that resilient stuff. It's always spring back. I don't know if you guys can see that. Cut a groove into it for my camera to fit in. So I've just got something mount that. It's on my head somehow. And yeah, make some sort of a cut in to the camera. Cut in. I'll show you what I mean later. And the cut. Those cut does go all the way through. So I'll come back to you when I've cut this down and stuck onto the side. Alright. So the camera I'm using, this isn't the camera I'm using, this is an old iPod 4. The camera I'm using is an iPod 5. It's got a really nice camera on it. I don't know. Like, not compared to like the $5,000 cameras and all that. It's good enough. It gets the job done. But basically, just for uses, I'm just going to use this as my template. It's pretty much, it's not the same length. It's a bit thicker, but it's about the same width. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same width. So basically that can slide into the groove that I've made for it, and then you attach my helmet, and if I want to shake it around, well, it can fall out if I start sprinting around a bit and all that. That should be alright. I don't plan on sprinting much. So basically I have hacked that side off, and I do need to clean up that a bit. Looks better if you put it up that way, not really, you know. I do want to get a better knife, because this is only just like a cheap $2 one, and it's getting blunt. So that's kind of crappy. So I do want to go ahead and chop the front off here, that side, other side, and the back off. So I'll probably use a bread knife for that. Because it's, you know, it's all chunky and all that, I can rip things out of it. So I'll go ahead and get my bread knife, and I'll show you how I cut it. Alright, here's the bread knife I'm going to be using. The blade's a bit longer. It's only about twice as long, but that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully slice that off. Also, I'm going to need 2 hands for this, so I'll go ahead and try and mount my camera somewhere. How about, is it working here? Will that work? Yeah, it's just sitting in a cup. That's good enough. Okay, hopefully this is in screen. Basically, what I'm going to do, start here. Oh yeah. And go ahead and cut this down. And that didn't work very well, did it? I'm about to cut myself here. That's alright. Bit of blood don't kill anyone. Unless it's a lot of blood. I'll go ahead and finish it. This little guy. He's in screen, hopefully he is. Go ahead and slice this off, I guess. Watch my wrist. I don't want to cut that. As you can see, it pretty much does nothing towards anything. Cut better. Alright, so I've gone ahead and hacked it a bit more. I got a bit close. On focus. Maybe that's better. I've gotten a bit close, as you can kind of see here. You can see where the cut was. And it's really close. I don't really like that. I can fix that pretty easily though, I think. I cut this little square out of it. So if I go ahead and use my demonstration iPod, and see the little, I can see the other iPod. That's funny. There it is. If you go ahead and look there, like a little dot, that's where its camera is. Anyway, what I'm thinking is from underneath, you go ahead and slide it on up somehow. Slide it up on that hole. That's what she said. Oh. Okay, we'll go ahead and get in that hole here. And hold that. Oh, please don't fall. Oh, that's not working very well, is it? Shit. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so, yeah, my old window is all messy. This window's nice and clean. When I say window, I mean mirror. Okay, so here's the mount. So pretty much what happens is, that's weird, I have to. Alright, so pretty much what happens is the camera will sit in here, like so. Come on. Sorry, just hit the off button, trying to get it in there. It should just fit on there, like so. Come on, get in there. Alright, just kind of like. Okay, I seem to be failing miserably here. I'm not doing this very well. So this should just fit in here. You know what? I'm just gonna get a knife, hack it up just a little more. Just leave that there and get the knife. Just a little crap knife. Here it is. My room's a mess. Gotta clean it up today. When this is done, I can get so many other projects done I've wanted to show you guys. Go ahead and just hold that there. So what I'm doing. Hack that up. Aim on you, bitch. Oh, it's so scary. I don't want to go through the other side. Well, actually, there's an idea. Usually cut this off. Cut this piece completely off and just have one of those red rubber bands around it. That just might have enough pressure on it. Put a piece of sticky tape or something around it. Now, bear with me for a second, guys. Ugh. Okay, that might work now. Let's go find out. Come into the mirror room, and what I'll do, I'm just gonna go like that. Step. Don't fall. Why are you falling? Okay, stay. I need the camera, don't I? Idiot. So now this goes in. Okay, I just hit, apparently, the volume button, turns off the camera. Okay, so that's going to sit in there, like so somehow, roughly. It's kind of protected. The hat will sit here on top. Hopefully that's not too much of the vision. If it is, I can just lower it. And the phone's showing a bit, so I can just go ahead and push that up. That's out of screen. Everything's out of screen now. Hopefully, yeah, so I'm gonna have to put some sort of like thing around it because there's nothing on this side, so there's a bit of chunky front down there. If you look on this side, you can't see that. Wow. Alright, so if you look here, alright, there's a bit of chunky foam. Chunky foam there. And at the top, there's not much, but on this side, I'm a little worried. It's already teared down there, and you can almost see the stretch marks. And if you look there, it's pretty much how thick it is. Right here. That's pretty much how thick it is the whole way. It's about 2 mils. At the bottom here, I'm not too worried. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just think about that. Don't know exactly how I'm gonna mount it yet. That's all good. I'll probably put like a skewer in it and like I don't hot glue it. I'll probably CA glue it or something. I don't know. Then that will get attached to there on the hat. Like so, I'll go ahead and set up the camera again. Again, hopefully I'm in frame. That will sit there. This will somehow get glued onto there. And as I move around, you guys can see what I'm seeing. Pretty much. So if this is if this iPod is that, camera right, just goes ahead and sits in there like so. I'll get mounted to the side there, so if I want, I can easily rip it out, and a bit of fiddling, I can get it back in there. Too easy. Alright, so I'll go ahead and glue this on somehow, and try and fix up